What is up, YouTube? I am Eric and you are watching Retro Video Game Pickups. In this video, we head off to the thrift store and find some really awesome stuff. So if you like games, consoles, or product reviews, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification. With that being said, let's hop into it. Okay, so I am headed out to the thrift store here yet again, and I am very much looking forward to this because I am going to find some cool stuff. I always find cool stuff at this thrift store, and why is today going to be any different? Now, I will say I do not always find good stuff. I am always out there looking, and I'm always hitting up pawn shops, thrift stores, Goodwills, flea markets, whatever it is that sells used games, and I try to get good deals, but that doesn't always happen. So I want you guys to know that when you see videos like this, I'm not always hitting it large, and this is actually from like 2 or 3 thrift stores combined, because honestly, you're not gonna find gold every time. So keep your heads up and keep looking. But with that being said, let's head out to the first thrift store and see what I can find. Okay, so the first thing that I find here is for the Nintendo DS, and it is Band Hero. Now this is much like Guitar Hero, except it's obviously for a band. Now this is an interesting thing because it attaches to the Nintendo DS and works like that. Now, it used to be $10, and I've seen this there a few times, but I don't want to spend $10 for that, especially for what's inside. Now, I noticed it was $1.98. I was like, alright, I'm picking it up. That's a cheap deal. That's not a bad price, and so why not? So I opened it up, and I kind of figured the game might not be in there, and honestly, I was correct. But it did have the, actually, what? It does have the Guitar Hero, Band Hero kind of buttons, so you slide your hand in there. Whoa, this is a tight one. I might need to loosen it up just a little bit. And then you can play with the buttons. There's 4 buttons here at the top. Let's see if it'll zoom into that, or focus to that. Okay, so there you go. You got it right there. You got the 4 buttons. You put your fingers on it, and you play it with your console kind of to the side. I've always been intrigued by these because I liked Guitar Hero, but I never picked one up. And honestly, I'm kind of sad that the game's not in here, but honestly, it was only $2. There is a stylus back there, and kind of like some stickers for this or your 3DS. Or not your 3DS, your DS. And so if you're interested, that's not a bad pickup. Honestly, I could probably find the game for pretty cheap. So I'll probably find it and play it and just see kind of how it is. I enjoyed the Guitar Hero stuff when it came out, so maybe this will be fun. Who knows? I'll have to find out. Let's head back to the thrift store and see what else we can pick up. Okay, so the next thing we found were 2 controllers, and these are both awesome controllers. Right here, these are the Logitech PS2 controllers. Now, these are wireless, but honestly, they didn't come with the adapter, which is kind of a shame, because those can be sometimes hard to find. But honestly, these were 99 cents each. Now, if you look on the back there, there's 99 cents each, and make sure if you're going to pick up a controller that is used, check that battery bank. Make sure it is not corroded or anything like that, because if it is, you will be disappointed. Oh, there's batteries in that one. So I don't think either one of these work, or at least the batteries in this one are dead, and I need to test these on this. But for 99 cents each, that's $2 for 2 controllers. I'm not going to complain. These are controllers that are awesome. They're very nice to play with, actually. If you are looking for wireless controllers, these are definitely the ones you want to pick up for the PlayStation 2 or the Xbox original. So these are definitely awesome. They've got some killer moves. The sticks are great. They are top notch. These are not your cheap Mad Cat knockoffs that you don't want anymore. These are actually legit controllers. If you can find the dongles with them, it just works out even better. So I picked up both of these for the PlayStation 2 for $1 each, which is $2. So with that being said, let's keep searching at this thrift store because I always end up finding something cool. Okay, so last but not least, you guys, at least on the camera here, you guys saw me pick up this 3DS XL. Now, usually I shy away from something that is marked $70 at a thrift store, but when it has everything that it came with, it was in good condition, and I knew I just kind of had to pick it up, at least for one of the games, and I could sell the rest and be golden. So I'm not too mad about that. First off, I've got a blue Nintendo 3DS, and actually this thing is in very, very good condition. I don't know if this is in good enough condition for me to keep, but I might. I might keep this because it's in that good of condition, honestly. The screens are nice and clean, at least there's no scratches. They're a little dirty, but I can clean that up. That is not a worry, but everything works great. The hinges are great, everything's great there. It was missing the stylus, and maybe it had an SD card in it, so that's good. It had one game in it already, which was why this had 5 games. Tetris Axis, I don't know if I'm going to keep this or sell it. I don't know, honestly. It might be worth keeping, it may not. It just depends on kind of how I'm feeling. But then there are 4 actual complete games, or at least games with their cases. And the first one was Epic Mickey, The Power of Illusion. I've never played this one, but I bet this is probably pretty fun. The other Epic Mickey games were a lot of fun, and I figured I'd at least try this out and see what I think about it. Next is a game that I will play so much that I will not put it even in my system, and that is FIFA Soccer 13. I'll just bundle this with a console or with this console when I sell it because I have no need to play FIFA Soccer 13. I'm sure it looks okay on the 3DS. I'm not looking for anything great out of that. Then I got another spectacular game, and that is Frozen's Olaf's Quest. Honestly, I don't expect much from this. So I found it and it came with it. No, I'm not going to complain, honestly. Maybe I can trade that into GameStop and get like $5 worth of credit. That'd be worth it. And last but not least is a game I don't remember if I have. I'm not seeing it on the shelf, so probably have it somewhere actually. I don't have it in this case though. I think I have it in the red one maybe. And that is Super Mario 3D Land. I've played this game. It's an awesome game. If you have a 3DS and you do not have this game, you need to. If you like Mario and you like platforming, this is one I highly, highly, highly recommend. I think you just definitely need to get it because it is that much fun. Honestly, this is a really great 3D game and I love it. So I thought that I saw that and I was very, very happy. Let's see what else I picked up. Okay, so last but not least, I caught something and I grabbed it out of a basket that they hadn't even finished unloading yet. And they're cool with you doing this, but I didn't have it on camera because they were like going through it and putting stuff up. But I saw this, and for $3, I had to grab this. It is a Pokemon, I think this is Sun and Moon, maybe? I could totally be wrong. Don't correct me. I'm gonna see if it says on the inside. It says 2014, so it may not be Sun and Moon. I don't remember which one this is exactly, but I love, love, love picking up backpacks, especially ones that I can use. The backpack I use now is a Mario Super Sluggers, and the pockets have ripped, at least on one side, so that's a bummer. So maybe I'll upgrade with this. This was only $2.98. Of course I'm gonna pick this up. I love Pokemon, and I love backpacks that I can put things in. That way when I travel, I have good stuff. So I didn't catch this on camera, but it was $3. Like, look at that. That just looks awesome. I want to tell you guys, thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. Now, I will say this. This video was a bunch of thrift stores put together. Now, I go to the thrift store and occasionally I hit it big and I will make one video. Occasionally, it doesn't work out that way. This was probably 4 to 5 trips put together because honestly, like, I didn't pick up the controllers at the same time I picked up the backpack or anything like that. But I picked up all of that stuff and kind of waited on it and put this video together. That way you guys can see that thrift stores pay off. This is one thrift store. This isn't the others that I go to. This is one thrift store that I have found has a bunch of good stuff. So with that being said, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Don't be discouraged. Keep going out there and game hunting because you will find games that you were looking for if you search hard enough. So with that being said, one last time, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell notification because it lets you know when I post more videos, which is every Tuesday, every Thursday, and every Saturday. And occasionally I'll sprinkle one on Mondays, but if I'm busy, I won't. So with that being said, one last time, thank you so much for watching, and make sure you have a good day.